Today we are going to learn about virtual ground. What is virtual ground and how to understand it? Let us try to understand what is virtual ground. So this is a symbol of op amp. The voltage applied at the non-inverting terminal is V plus and voltage applied at inverting terminal is V minus. And voltage at the input terminals, that is Vd. This is the difference between the non-inverting terminal and the inverting terminal voltages, that is Vd. Vd equals non-inverting terminal voltage, that is V plus minus V minus V minus. That is the differential voltage at the input. Now, if you see if you take an ideal op amp, the open loop gain, that is represented as AOL. This open loop gain is infinite. What is the gain equation? What is the gain equation? AOL open loop gain equals V out. V out upon what? What is V in? That is the VD, differential voltage, differential input voltage. Now we know this is infinite. So this open loop gain to be infinite, either V out has to be infinite or differential input voltage has to be 0. Is it possible for the op amp output voltage to be infinite? Let's see the transfer characteristic curve. Let this be the transfer characteristic curve. Now, this is the V in, and this vertical or y axis is the V out. This is a transfer characteristic curve of a op amp. Now, this is the linear region. Whatever region we are having, this is the linear region. Linear region. And once this is the saturation voltage, V sat. That's a positive side V saturation voltage. This is a minus V sat. That means it will go to plus VCC or minus VCC. So it is not possible for the output of an op amp to be infinite. So this possibility is not possible. Then only the possibility is that our differential voltage, that is V plus minus V minus, could be 0. That is the only possibility which can make the open loop gain of an op amp infinite. Now let's see. We will understand it with the concept of inverting amplifier. Now, see, this is our inverting amplifier configuration. So we are applying. So our input voltage is going to be Vd. Now what is V out? V out equals gain times V in. What is V in? That is the differential voltage Vd. So V out equals A times Vd. Vd, we know what is Vd. Now let A, for a 741 op amp, it is gain equal to 10 to the power 6. And we need an output voltage of 10 volt. So we are having output voltage and we are supplied this op amp with a plus 12 volt and minus 12 volt. Minus 12 volt. Now we have the output voltage we know and the gain we know. We will find out what is VD. What is VD? That is the input voltage, differential voltage. That is V out upon gain. That is 10 upon 10 to the power 6. This comes to 10 microvolt. 10 microvolt. What does it mean, 10 microvolt? That means V plus minus V minus equals 10 microvolt. It is similar to 0 volt, right? It is similar to 0 volt. That means now our V plus equal to V minus. So V plus is connected where? This is at 0 volt. So both are at 0 volt. This is what virtual ground concept. This is what's all about virtual ground. See, the negative terminal, inverting terminal is not actually connected to ground, but it is acting like ground. That is what virtual gaming. All of us knows what is virtual gaming, virtual reality. It is similar to. It is the negative terminal is not connected to, the inverting terminal is not directly connected to ground, but it is acting as if it is connected to ground due to this op amp. So it is usually shown by a double-headed arrow like this. This means that both the terminals, input terminals, are at the same voltage. For ideal op amp problem solutions, whenever we solve the problems, ideal op amp problems, we use this virtual concept. Virtual concept means whatever the input given to one terminal of op amp, the same input will be there in the other terminal of the op amp. That is the virtual ground. That is the virtual ground. I hope you understood what is virtual ground. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. That's all. Both the input terminals are going to have the same voltage. That is what the virtual ground. It doesn't mean that there is no input to the amplifier. There is input. Input is there. Okay, so that is what 10 microvolt is there. That's an input. Okay, so due to the high gain, it will get amplifies. So thanks for watching.